My dudes, my guys, my freaking boys. We got to do one more video on that thing, but that'll probably be after this one. We'll see. This one might be up before, I don't know. Anyway, gonna be putting new coilovers on my Honda Beat today because I'm trying to have the lowest beat stateside. A lot of the Beat guys stateside don't really do their cars too low. A lot of them like to keep them like OEM, and the ones that do modify them aren't like super low. They're really functional. I'm trying to put mine on the ground. So I did some research and figured out what the stance car guys in Japan were using, and ordered coilers from Japan. So we're gonna go ahead and throw them on, and I'll take you guys along for the adventure. So I just went ahead and did the one side, and just to give you guys a size comparison on difference, this is where the bolt goes through. So it's physically as low as you can be there. So just with the bodies fully extended, I mean, there's still like, I took all the preload out of it. Just with the bodies how they are, these are automatically 3/4 of an inch shorter. The final connection ones are 3/4 of an inch shorter than the BC coilovers. So with taking the preload out, you know, you're not really supposed to do it, but on a car this light, I don't think it really matters. It doesn't matter to me, at least. So I'm okay with riding like that. So I'm gonna do that and then see how much overall it gets lower on the car. But I'm gonna show you guys how to take coilovers off of a Beat or your stock suspension. So if you own a Beat and you're attempting to do this by yourself, I'm assuming you probably know how to take the wheel off. You're probably not open the hood, so we'll just skip past that. So you have these two 14s up top here, and then you have one 14mm bolt around the back side right here. That comes out, and then there's a tool that you can get for Volkswagens, because this bolt just pinches this into place. There's a slit back here. There's a tool you can get that's for Volkswagens where you put it in there and you twist it and it leaves it open. I don't have that tool. I don't own Volkswagens. So what I'm going to do is pull this 14 out and take a screwdriver and just pry it open, and this whole thing will just drop down, and I'll go be able to take this out. Also, I'd like to add, it's significantly easier if you do the bottom before you do the top. So go ahead and do that. Also, the stock brake line is right here. I had BCs on it. I just zip tied it on there because that's how I do things. But factory, I think it's like a 10 mil or 12 mil. So it's 3 14s and a 10 or a 12. And then you should be able to take the coilover out. It's pretty simple. So I don't know if you can see in the time lapse, but there's that gap I was talking about right there. I was trying to pry it open with a screwdriver and it just wouldn't pry open enough to get it down. So all I did is I smacked here and here with a hammer until it came off, and that'll just slide it right off. There's literally nothing holding it on there except for that bolt. That bolt goes through here like this into that little groove, and that's what holds it in place right there. So after the bolt's out, it does just slide out. It's just crimped tight on there. So now we're just gonna do the reverse process and put it back in. The only thing that you have to be careful of is these are directional. I don't know if it's in the front and the back, but they are directional. So these only go in one way to have your camber adjustment in. If you do them backwards, they'll be like this, and you'll get like caster adjustment instead of camber adjustment. So you just have to make sure that they're in the correct way. Like there is a left and a right side basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap these back in now. Just like that, the final connection coilover's in. Just like I was saying, just make sure these go this way and not this way. I did that when I installed the BCs the first time. This is also your camber adjustment. This looks like you can actually like move this stuff around and stuff like that. These are really nice. I'm probably gonna need those later for what I have planned for this thing. But now, just throw the tire on and then do the back. And the back's the exact same thing as the front. So yeah, I feel like anybody with a Beat could do this. If you have enough mechanical knowledge to take the wheel off, you can probably handle this. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock the back out right now and then show you guys what it looks like on the new coilovers. All right, so this is how it is. Not as low as I want it to be. I'm probably gonna have to order some custom springs or something. This side, for whatever reason, is sitting up higher than the others, so I'm unsure about that. I'm on 13s right now, so it doesn't look bad. I just want it to be lower for what I have planned for it. But that's what it's looking like. If you get these and you want them all the way down, this is going to be the issue we're all going to run into. The exhaust is like maybe a ½ inch off the ground. So I'm gonna have to do something about that at some point. Like I said, I just need to go a little bit lower. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what everybody in Japan's doing. This side's sitting pretty good. It just needs like another like 2 inches lower. I know that sounds crazy, but if I can get this thing another 2 inches lower somehow, that would be ideal. So, yep, I guess that's gonna be it for this one. Appreciate y'all. See you.